Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater. Today I have a special request from Landmark Assembly, who is of course one of my subscribers, and he wanted me to watch the 1958 film Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. Probably one of the most infamous schlocky science fiction horror films of the 50s. Before I get into that, let me remind you folks, of course, that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. And 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the big blue for me. So, if you would be so kind as to comment on this video, like, and subscribe. Share it with your friends, maybe. You'll be doing something to save the world. Not from 50-foot women, but then would you want to save the world from those? We've all kind of agreed at this point that 50-foot woman would be kind of awesome. And in this particular story, well, what happens is you have a very, very wealthy couple called the Archers. I wonder if this was the, inspiration for Archer. The husband is kind of a two-timing lowlife who keeps a honey on the side. Her name's actually Honey. And the wife is a really hot alcoholic with mental problems, but she's where the money comes from. So he's not going to give up his wonderful lifestyle because his, side chick only wants him for his money anyway. One night, she is tired of her husband's affairs and goes barreling out of there only to run into a satellite, which, spooks her out, but everybody thinks she's drunk. The majority of this film is actually about marital problems, not about a 50-foot woman. In fact, I believe the original script, I don't know this for sure, but I believe the original script was about a woman finding out that she should marry her butler, who is deeply in love with her, and in this movie actually fights for her honor. Indeed, there is actually a line where somebody says, maybe you should marry the butler. So I think that was the original plot. This was about her, originally, possibly seeing some UFOs, being thought crazy, and then, taking her time in the arms of a butler. But because that's just too boring, they decided that instead of her getting with the butler, she should grow to the size of a 50-foot woman and then terrorize the town. And because, she's got nothing to wear but sheets, she's running out there with a sheet bikini, because she's 50 feet tall now and those sheets really wouldn't fit, but we forgive that. And there's probably nothing on under there, so everybody has kind of had that fantasy, perhaps when you were younger, of, being able to just, have a body as a playground. And this taps into that. I mean, earlier on in the movie, you have this wealthy woman showing her cleavage and running around going kerjunk, kerjunk, kerjunk with her jugs. And believe me, for the 50s, that was really sexy. If a wife caught her husband with pornography in the 50s in certain circles, that would actually be grounds for divorce. I'm pretty sure. I'm not dead sure, but it was a bigger thing back then. Of course, the 50s, you have to understand that the 50s was the height of the Cold War. People saw Russian spies everywhere. Science was mind-boggling. And a lot of the adults in the room were people that hadn't grown up with the idea of these electrical devices that could do all these strange things. Remember, television itself came out in the 40s, but was not mass-produced until the 50s because of the war. So this is a time of high tension, and this is a movie with schlocky special effects. It doesn't make a lot of sense, and you kind of watch it and scratch your head and wonder what's going on. But that's what its charm is. It's actually something of a classic. And whereas I can't actually tell you that this is a good movie, it is a must-watch movie. It is a movie that everybody should watch at least one time in their life. And here it is. I have reviewed it for you. So, of course, what you should probably do, this is a pair bonding, this is a bro night. You know, you get some beers, and you get together and you watch this schlocky movie and laugh your hiney off at just how schlocky it is. But that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. Also, Brandon Tenold, Brandon's Cult Movies, did a wonderful 20-minute review of this. So if you want to just get the idea, you can also watch that. But again, just my opinion. I think I've watched that 3 times. I'm Richard. Greetings, capitalist pigs. I am Great Russian Strongman Stealth Borgov, here from Absurd TV to remind you to like and subscribe to this video. And leave a comment telling everyone how much you'd like to see more of me, which you can find on Absurd TV. Bye, Mark Schaefer.